Hey, what's up everyone, Saintsfan here, and welcome to another episode of Touch Up Tuesday. This is a series, if you were unaware, where I show off some really awesome paint jobs for your cars in GTA Online. And today, in addition to the paint jobs I have for the new cars, the Contender and the Sprunk Buffalo, I have a couple of other just plain, really awesome paint jobs that I think you will enjoy. So, hopping in, the first one we have, or the first three, we actually have our colors that are from this livery, and it's kind of odd because this livery, it's not like a normal livery. It changes colors, and I'll show that off in a second here. But this first one, this is the yellow from the livery. If you wanted to match the yellow color, it matches pretty well, and it's got an overall great look to it. I mean, you got the yellow in the front, yellow in the back, everything matches, and then the yellow sort of in the middle, in between the green on the liveries. Pretty cool. You can see the hex again is on the screen. Now, before we actually hop into the second color, the greens on the livery, I wanted to show you guys this. So this is the cyan, and you can actually see the RGB. It's just 0255, and there's no other way to put it. Like, if I go ahead and change this, you can see, like, the livery itself, it gets lighter with the yellow, or with a lighter color, and then it gets darker with these other colors. Like, it's really weird. And another thing you can see, and you'll notice, is that with certain colors, and I don't know how this is determined, but with certain colors, the front and the back are changed. You can see this is cyan, yet only the back is cyan. Like, the front is green, and it's actually a pretty bright green. And you know, this color scheme doesn't look too bad, like, especially if you change the rims to maybe match the cyan blue. I think this would be a pretty good look. But, like, yeah, it's super weird. And with this car, like, I don't have many paint jobs that are specific for this Sprunk Buffalo, just because, like, one, there are just a lot of different options, and then two, it's ultimately going to come down to, you know, you going through the list of colors and sort of determining which one you want. Next up, we actually have the green from this paint job, and the green in the 68. You can see, I mean, if there were no, like, yellow outline, it would blend with the color. And you can also see it sort of turns a little bit yellow towards the front and the back. Again, just another color that goes with the livery. And if you wanted something, here's a side-by-side. You can see the yellow is a little bit more yellow. This one is a little bit more green. But you can decide if you want either of those. And then here's the last one. This one is the dark green. And like I was saying earlier, I'm pretty sure this dark green is supposed to be the color of the dark green on, like, the back here, even though it has, like, the white pearlescent. But yeah, it's supposed to be like the dark green with the dots and stuff. However, you can't get them to, like, blend because of the way the livery works. Like, if you make the green a darker color green, those dots are gonna get darker, like, as you go. And it's just really odd. But if you wanted a darker green, here they all are side by side. You got yellow, lighter yellow to green, and then all the way green. So those are the first three options. Next up, we have a really cool color, and the hex is on the screen again. This one is if you want a red, and I like this one because, one, it sort of blends with the red on the mirrors, like on the mirrors on the side of the car, because for whatever reason those are red and you can't change them. And then two, and I put this on a matte color, in case you're wondering, but it makes it, it sort of gives it a candy red back here, which is nice. And if you wanted to, you can change the rims maybe to a candy red. I just have the green or whatever it is on here, but I think it's a really good color scheme. The red going with the greens on the livery and the yellows on the livery, I think it's really good looking. And also, I have a candy red pearlescent if you guys want to use that color. Now, getting into the Contender, these are some pretty cool colors here. And if you do want to submit any of your own, either for next week's episode, or if you just want to let other people know in the comment section, feel free to do that. You can let other people know what colors or paint jobs you were using. But this one is a pretty simple one. It's a sunrise orange with a race yellow pearlescent. And honestly, on this car especially, I feel like you gotta pick, at least if you're gonna go with the stock rims, you have to pick colors that sort of go with the color black, because there's a lot of black on this car. You got the black on the rims, you got the black on the roof there, the windows, if you make those black. This color orange definitely goes with that. So this is a solid choice to start us off. Next up, we have a red color scheme. This is a Garnet Red, or Garnet Red, however you want to call it, with an ice white pearlescent. Pretty simple. And again, it definitely goes with the black there. And then honestly, one of my favorite colors, this one requires you, it doesn't really require you, but I think it looks better without the back part. This is just a blue metallic with an ultra blue pearlescent. And apparently it's based off of the original like Raptor truck, but I really like the way this looks, man. Nice and simple color, and it definitely goes with the black on the rims, although you can change that perhaps if you want to. But I think these three colors, these are some solid looks, some solid colors for the Contender if you did go ahead and buy it. Now hopping into the just plain really cool colors, these are actually all from Ikue, as many of you guys know. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description, but these colors are just sick. And I'm demonstrating them on the ETR1 here, but you know, most cars will probably look good with these colors. So this first one, this one is Medusa Blue. And you can see the hexes on the screen. All you have to do is put an ultra blue pearlescent to top it off, and you get this really nice color. I think there's a white secondary, which I think goes well with it. Although you could probably put black or a darker color, and it would look good as well. But no, this is a sick blue. And if you wanted to stand out, there you go. Next up, on the opposite end of the spectrum, we have Diablo Red. And this one, again, hex on the screen. All you have to do is add a Torino Red pearlescent, and you get this lovely color. I have a black secondary color and black on the rims, because I feel like black and red, especially with the name Diablo Red, you know, that definitely goes together. But it's another dark, it's literally like the polar opposite of this one. Like that one's a dark blue. This one is sort of like a dark red, and I really like both of these colors, and I really like the way they look on this car specifically. Getting away from the darker colors, if you wanted something light, this one is called Haunted Blue, and all you have to do is put an ice white pearlescent on this, and you get this really cool purplish white color. Not for everyone, I understand that, but if you know, like the super bright colors, this one isn't as neon-y. Neon, is that a word? I don't know. But it's not as bright. It's more of a lighter color, and yeah, I really like it. Here we have one called Phantom Gray, and this one, all you have to do is put a light blue. I think Ikue actually put an ultra blue, but I almost like it better with the light blue, just because it looks more like a gray color. And this color might not be best on like a supercar or something, but I really like it. And it definitely has a hint of blue in there, whether that's from the the color itself, the crew color, or from the light blue pearlescent. But I really like it. And if you're looking for a darker color that is sort of simple looking, then this is a good one to choose. And then the last one we have is this freaking amazing one. This one is called Transcendence. It's probably one of my favorites. You can see the hexes on the screen. This, all you have to do is put a yellow pearlescent on, but I'll actually show what it looks like without the pearlescent. Without the pearlescent, it looks good. You're just not going to get the sort of, 4 different colors you got going on here. The purple, the blue, the yellow, the orange. But this thing, dude, this is an awesome color. Here's actually what it looks like without the pearlescent, if you just go crew color by itself, and it's a pretty solid purple color. I think it's a little bit darker than the bright purple that's in the game, but it's not obviously as dark as the midnight purple. And if you wanted a darker purple, this is a great option. But yeah, going back with that yellow, it's super nice, especially in the sun. Anyway, that is it with the video. Thank you all for watching. Drop a like if you did enjoy. Here are some pictures that either you guys tweeted to me or I found or I saw on the GTA forums website. I thought these pictures and colors were pretty cool looking, so I thought I'd share them with you guys. But anyway, again, hope you enjoyed. If you do want to submit your own color, you can either tweet it at me or leave it in the comment section. And yeah, if you come up with any other colors for the new Contender or Sprunk Buffalo, be sure to let people know in the comment section so they could enjoy the color as well. See you in the next video. As always, it's your boy Saintsfan. I'm out. Peace.